Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here. Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder number 27.
Now in the box, Francisco Pena. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Ball 4. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. He's running towards second, and the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Soft liner towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So
leading off for UConn, left fielder Mario Mendoza.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit down the third base line. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting sixth.
Here's Daniel Nava now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Todd Frazier
hits this one hard the other way. To his left, Schaefer. A quick out number one.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. Outfield play has been the key for this club, and nobody better than their left fielder. He's able to go to the corner, cut balls off, and keep away more than anything. Guys advancing the double. I love watching him play defense.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Catcher
Evan Yetis now standing in. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Little dribbler down the line. Flores is right there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Mike Leake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Ready with the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The throw will go to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Stepping in, Jeff Decker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Schaefer.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 55.
Stepping up now, Matt Cook. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Joe Random is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Late that time for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. One 0 count. Here it is. Runner goes for third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 1-1 pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Random is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Leading off for UConn. Right.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Francisco Pena.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's dead center for strike one. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Mario Mendoza hits next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that's a cutter cutting away from him. He hit that just like it was an old slider or a curveball. Just stayed on it and drove it to the opposite field.
Here now to hit is Ramon Flores. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Swings through the slider there. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Third baseman, number 21.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. To say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Into the windup and the pitch. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Leading off for the Yetis.
Daniel Nava is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Decker.
Jeff Decker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Gordon is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Logan Schaefer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Mike Leake.
Digging in now, Mike Leake. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. This one's down to third. Flores is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's running towards second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So he moves all the way up to third here. Here's the 1-0. Chopped foul wide of first. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A man on third with 2 down. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Hot shot to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Jesus Sucre is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A pause and the 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. Jose Arena enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
J.D. Martinez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman number 21.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Francisco Pena is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder Mario Mendoza.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mario Mendoza stands in as he looks at a called strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ready for another shot now. Ramon Flores. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Daniel.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Catcher, Evan Yetis.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sucre on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Decker has it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. 1-1. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The right fielder, number 23.
Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
3-2 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the. Digging in once again, Jeff Decker. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter,
settling in now, Logan Schaefer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And they start him out away with a called strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, first baseman,
Joe Random comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead.
Sucre. Your attention, please.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Into the box, Francisco Pena, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
That is the third pitch right there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Number 11.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To short, hit hard. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mendoza is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Todd Frazier is on deck. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Ready for another chance. Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Throw goes to third. And he'll make it back in safely at third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 1 out and a runner on third. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Two outs here with a runner at third. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Evan Yetis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher.
Ryan Zimmerman will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. They'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sucre has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We've played 8 full. Anaheim is out in front here, 6-2. Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ramon Flores is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackman on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Daniel Nava now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Daniel Nava is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Jeff Decker is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-2, the final total today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds.